YWCA South Hampton Roads is hosting its 4th annual REST conference centered around the ultimate Juneteenth experience, and the event explores the lasting effects of injustice and inequity through education, reflection, and celebration. Here to talk about that, CEO Michelle Ellis-Young. Thank you for being here as always. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Eugene. It's always great to be with you.
Okay, 4th year of the REST conference, and really it's a powerful opportunity for people, particularly when you're talking about racial equity. Give people a sense of what you're trying to drive home this year.
Sure. So this year's conference, the Conference on REST, Racial Equity and Social Transformation, centers around the theme of what about the women? And really, we are galvanizing a movement to understand the significance of women in fighting for equality and justice in the country, as well as what does it take, the issues that they experience as they advocate for change that is so needed in our communities.
Why is that such an important conversation to make sure it is on the front of people's minds?
Well, we hear a lot about the men that are in movements, right? We hear about the Martins, the Malcolms. We even hear about, internationally, Gandhi and all of those other individuals. But really, movements are impacted by women who serve as really the catalyst behind the change. So when you think about the secretaries or the cooks or, the administration of the logistics behind movements, a lot of that work and heavy lifting is really done by women. Even if we contextualize that around our faith in communities today, you look across faith-based organizations, about 70% of those that are congregants are women. And so our question that we pose to community as we advocate for change is, what about the women, and don't forget them.
So how are you all going to tackle this? I know that there's a series of various events that are taking place. So can you list a few of them that people can participate in?
Absolutely. So we kick it off with our Community Legacy Breakfast, where we're honoring individuals from across this community, both Southside and Peninsula. And we're really excited to bring Mickey Kendall into community, who is a best-known author for her work, Hood Feminism, which really centers around the feminist movement and how that movement left out the voices of marginalized women. We also have a number of workshops, and I think there's someone from here who is coming back who will be presenting with us.
You're talking about me.
Yes, I am. Really excited about men in the mission, and because what we know is that the work of a YWCA, regardless of where it's located, cannot be a siloed work, and we need men in the mission to advocate for those changes for women. And then, of course, there's going to be the cookout on the lawn, courtesy of WNSB and our partners over at Norfolk State, who co-sponsor with us the Center for African American Policy through our sponsorship with Dominion Energy.
I've been a part of this now the last few years, excited for this one too, and the conversation that comes out of it, it is hard not to feel some type of change when you come out. So hopefully people can come out. How can they do so? When and where do they need to be a part of this?
So the conference is this Wednesday, June the 11th, from 8 to 4:30, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on the campus of Norfolk State University at the Student Center. And they can go online to our website, which is ywca-shr.org, or hit us up on all of our social media. We're on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. So we're looking forward to a great time of education, activation, and celebration in this community for Juneteenth.
Michelle, thanks for all you do, and thanks for being here, of course, and hopefully people can show out for that amazing opportunity and conversation.
Well, thank you, Eugene.
Absolutely. We'll be right back.